What are you doing here? Oh, right. Um, did he not tell you that he's not gonna be back for a while? I mean, I don't know, maybe another hour or two at least. I mean, he went out to get some food, and when you came over, I assumed that he would have texted you or something, right? Oh, your phone's dead. Do you need a charger or anything? I can give you mine if you want. Yeah, just come on in. I promise there's no problem at all. I'll grab it for you and yeah, here you go. How about you don't lose it this time, okay? I remember last time I let you borrow my charger, you lost it, and we had to look all over the house to find it. I don't care how long ago it was. I never forget, okay? And you know those chargers aren't cheap. Here, let me take your coat for you. No, no, it's not any trouble at all, I promise. And, speaking of, you remember back when we were in school, I remember you had the biggest crush on me and used to come over and I would always offer to do things for you and you'd blush so hard. And it was always like you thought you were hiding it, but you never were. And there you are. You still are bright red. I mean, it wasn't that long ago, but we were just stupid kids. And it's not like you still have a crush on me. We're a lot older now and things have moved on. But the more I talk, the redder and redder you get. You kind of look like a tomato. So cute. I'm sorry, I won't laugh at you. Well, hey, since we're both here and since my brother likes to take forever to get food, do you want to watch something? We can watch a movie or just a show or some YouTube video if you want. Alright. And what do you want to watch, huh? It's my pick. Are you sure about that? I don't think you should be asking me what I want to watch because my brother always says I have horrible taste. Alright, well, don't say I didn't warn you, okay? How about we watch Kung Fu Panda? Now do you remember why you shouldn't let me choose? The kids' movie. But it's my favorite, I swear. Did you know they're making a new one too? I'm really excited to go watch it. Well, it's too late now. I've already chosen, so now you get over here and you can watch it with me. It honestly reminds me of the good old days. It would be you and me, and usually my brother didn't want to watch at all. He was always playing games in his room, but we would bundle up, put the blankets together, and watch Kung Fu Panda over and over again. You'd think that eventually you'd stop letting me pick the movies, but here we are, years later, still watching the same movie on the same exact couch. I know I was teasing you earlier, but do you ever regret it? I don't mean to sound so dramatic, but just back then, things seemed a lot easier. We were younger and it just felt like we could do anything. And we were stupid kids, but everything felt so amazing. Being able to sit on the couch with you, just hanging out. And then as we got older, you started hanging out more with my brother, and I just went off to college, and we kind of broke apart. I just kind of miss it, you know? I miss that feeling I used to have. It felt like nothing mattered. We were gonna watch whatever we wanted, and we never had to worry about what was going to happen tomorrow. I know I haven't really spoken to you ever since I left, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry for being a jerk to you all the way back then. I know I always poked fun at you. You were obviously so in love with me, and I always teased you about it. I would always just make fun of you, and I guess I was kind of a jerk for playing it off. I always thought you were joking, but I was scared. I got distant because I was afraid of the truth, and I was stupid, and I was an idiot. I was just a high school girl too afraid to know what she wanted. I didn't know what to say or what to do or anything. I was just scared. I I didn't want to mess things up. And I didn't know if it would be permanent or temporary, or maybe it would ruin everything between us. And you and my brother and I, we've been so close, all three of us, for so long. And if things went badly between us, then everything would be messed up. I didn't want that to happen. I wanted to keep you in my life, even if it meant I had to act like I was just hating on you every time you seemed like you liked me, teasing you for your beet red cheeks. The truth is, I really liked you too, but I was afraid. I don't know why, but I was afraid that if we started dating, I would mess everything up. I guess what ended up happening was I just messed everything up before we even had the chance to date. Kind of ironic, isn't it? I ruined it. I ruined everything. And I really wish I could go back in time and redo it all. Redo everything. I wouldn't have been so mean to you, and I wouldn't have always made fun of you. I wouldn't have acted like all of your little secret confessions were just a joke. I just wish I could turn back time and say sorry. Sorry to the person that I hurt back then. Sorry to the person you are now. I just want to hug you and hold you close, and I want to tell you exactly how I really felt. I I know I probably shouldn't have brought any of this up. It's it's just been between us for so long. And I haven't seen you in so long. I figured this might be my only chance to tell you. I wanted to tell you the truth. So, I'm I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. If I'm being honest, I love you. I love you so much, and I have I've loved you for a long time, and I've been in denial for so long, and I can't even tell you why. I'm sorry I was such an idiot. I've loved you for so long, and I shouldn't have been afraid. I should have just told you the truth, and everything could have been perfect between us. You know, I wonder how different our lives would have been had I been honest with you all those years ago. If I hadn't have pretended. But I guess it's too late now, right? Too late to turn back time. I just want to make things right between us, okay? So between you and me, I'm being honest with you. And I don't want you to tell my brother or anybody else. But I do still love you. Even when I pretended I didn't. And even today, I pretend I don't. But I do. I loved you when I left for college, and every single day I hope maybe that you'd come with me. I know you've always wanted to travel around and just go anywhere you want. You probably wouldn't go to the local college, but I wanted you there. It felt like it could be a fresh start, you know? I could lock eyes with you for the first time all over again. And we could have our own college romance. We could leave everything behind. But maybe that was too good to be true. I guess I would have been better off just telling you everything, but in my mind, I just wanted to figure out a way to make it all work. Somehow. But I guess now you know, right? The secret's out. And now, things between you and me are just awkward, aren't they? You don't think so? Well, you came over to my house. You had no intention of even seeing me. I guess you probably thought you could play some games with my brother and have a nice night. And now you're sitting next to your high school crush, and she's confessing all of her feelings to you. I guess anybody else in your situation would just leave. It's probably a lot to take in, isn't it? But I guess everything's not completely over, right? Unless you want it to be over. We aren't in high school anymore. And we can start all over again. I guess maybe we can't tell my brother. Not right now, anyway. He'd definitely make fun of me for dragging it out all this time. He used to tease me about how you would act. It's almost like he knew. Maybe he didn't know I had feelings for you too. He was like our little wingman. I wonder if he thought we would end up together. I guess that's not completely off the table, is it? Do you think we could be together? It doesn't have to be right now. I I know all of this is very sudden. But I miss you. I want to talk to you more because it's been so long. Just being able to hang out with you. We could watch movies again. Just have nights together. I guess when you have a sleepover, it's a bit more weird when you're older, but we can take things slow. We can catch up on life and learn about each other again. I used to remember all of the things you used to like. I remember every time you'd bring snacks to class. At one point, I was even considering bringing you some. And I almost got some for tonight, too, but I was honestly scared. I was scared that maybe you would reject me. Maybe you would have some hatred towards me. Maybe you thought that I hated you. Or maybe I wouldn't even have a chance with you at all. But maybe I do. Maybe, if I'm not too delusional, too crazy, we could be together, right? You know I've wanted to be with you. I've tried to fall in love with someone else, and it never happened. I met other guys, college, and I told myself, I need to get over this heartbreak. I need to get over all of these regrets. But I never fell in love. Every guy I talked to, every person that tried to flirt with me, nothing ever clicked. I never had any desire to go on any dates, to learn about them. It was always you stuck in my head. I was always comparing them to you. And I felt like I couldn't escape. It was like you were tormenting me. Your love and everything about you. I just couldn't resist you. And now, like this, I can't let you go. I know my brother's probably going to be home soon. But I love you. I really do. And I want to be able to tell you that as many times as I want. Maybe it's a bit too soon to tell you when we aren't even together, but I just want you to know my feeling. I want you to know how badly I've missed you. And I hope that I can earn your trust again. That you'll love me again all the same. Because I really have missed you. Will you spend tonight with me? When my brother comes back, the three of us can hang out. Just like good old times. Then, if you want, I can come over to your place. I can tell my brother that I'm walking you home, but I can come over. And maybe then we can have all of those conversations we always wanted to have. And actually be honest to each other. We won't have to hold back our feelings anymore. I don't have to worry about saying I love you. And then I guess we actually do work things out. I'll have to tell everybody that I really was in love with you. But I still am. And I can't wait to have you in my life again. He's probably about to be here, so maybe I should back off a little bit. We can talk about this more later, okay? I love you. I really do, okay? I promise. Yeah, I'm coming. Wait just a second. Can you be patient? Hello? Why are you here? You know he doesn't get home for like a few more hours, right? There's literally nobody home. It's just me. Yeah, I mean, you can come inside if you want. I guess since you're already here, I wouldn't want to leave you out here. Just make sure you take off your shoes, okay? You know that this is kind of the only time I ever get to spend by myself, right? When everybody's out of the house and I can just sit back and relax. And now you're here, which is fine, I guess. As long as you don't take my spot on the couch. You wouldn't do that, right? I never get the house to myself, but make yourself at home. I wouldn't want to turn away a guest, especially if you're here to see my brother. You two have always gotten along, haven't you? And you both always annoy me. But it's okay. You're not that bad when it's just you. What was I doing before you got here? Why do you want to know, huh? Why are you so nosy? You have nothing better to do. I can turn the TV on for you, you know. Keep you busy. Seriously, I'm not gonna tell you. I was having fun being alone. And now you showed up and you ruined it. Took all my alone time away. He didn't tell you he was gonna be late, did he? That's usually how he is with me, but that's kind of weird. Don't you two talk all the time? And he just happened to not tell you this time? Well, I guess you're lucky. You get to experience all of the peace and quiet that I get. My brother really is annoying sometimes. I honestly don't know how you put up with him. What were you guys even gonna do? I mean, I know you usually go to his room and close the door, but what do you actually do? Yeah, I know you hang out and I know you talk, but what do you talk about? Of course. Of course, you talk about girls. I mean, what else do boys talk about, right? Always talking about girls and video games too, right? Of course. You are so cute. Just keep in mind, anything you say, anything at all, it's very easy to hear through that door. My brother's always complained that he wants to get some soundproofing, but just keep that in mind, okay? Sometimes if somebody walks past the door, it's kind of difficult to tune the two of you out. No, I'm not saying I've heard anything specific, okay? I'm just telling you that sometimes when I walk by the door, I hear things. Probably things you'd be a bit embarrassed to know that I know. hearing you talk about some interesting things. Like, you know, certain girls. I'm joking. I'm joking. Come on, you don't have to look so scared. But that makes me wonder, what do you really talk about, huh? I don't know anything about you two. I promise. I know that sometimes you like to sneak out and go to the park late at night with him. That's fine. I know boys like to be boys and go out for late night adventures. You think I'm really gonna tell you what I heard? You know I've heard a lot. You could probably be thinking about anything right now, right? No wonder. Wonder how many things you're guilty of. I promise I've heard way worse though. I I don't know what you may be guilty of, but it's not anything to worry about. No, I definitely have no idea what the two of you talk about. No idea at all. And I definitely don't see all the things the two of you look up. You know, when you're late night scrolling and I hear the two of you giggling and saying something so interesting. Maybe I know what you're doing. I wish I could see what you're really looking up. Sometimes I hear names, but it'd be pretty funny to know what exactly you're searching, right? It's honestly pretty easy to tell. You two aren't very subtle when you're name dropping, you know? Yes, I'm joking. I promise I don't hear that much. You should see the look on your face right now. You are so embarrassed. I bet your heart's beating out of your chest, right? It's crazy how easy you are to read. Just seeing how shy, how red you get. You know, I do have a little list of little things I've heard and just wanting to know what you're up to. See, look here. A couple nights ago when you came over last, I remember you guys talking about watching this guy on YouTube. You were really giggling a lot, so it must have been funny. And I think it was this channel. Right. I will say the videos are pretty funny. I've watched this guy too before. I promise though, I'm not listening on purpose, okay? It's all an accident. It's kind of unlucky that we all have to walk by my brother's room in the middle of the night if we ever have to go anywhere, but now I have so much about you. So many things I know about you. And I guess I get to know a little more, right? Mm. I remember a couple of weeks ago, you were really mad. Really mad. You were yelling so loud, and honestly, everybody could hear it around the house. I think my brother pissed you off or something, and you were looking for something, maybe. I honestly don't remember, but don't worry about it, okay? Even if you're kind of making yourself look like a dork when you do that. You can pretend to think that I'm lying, right? You don't have to look so nervous. Just because I'm spot on doesn't mean I have any dirt on you. Or maybe I do. Listen, I I'm not really sure why you're nervous, but this doesn't seem like you're just nervous about me saying these things, right? I haven't heard that much. Just a few different things. You getting mad, you fighting with my brother sometimes. Little quotes and anecdotes about little things. So many interesting things about you. And I remember one time, for some reason, I remember you mentioning my name. So tell me, why were you asking my brother about my socials, huh? Why were you asking to see pictures of me? Hmm? What? You have nothing to say? Nothing at all? Usually you just won't shut up. You're always so talkative when my brother's here, but now you have nothing to say. You've just been over. You became so, so quiet. And you still have a few more hours with me, you know that? So what? Are you gonna tell me? Maybe my brother did all of this on purpose to torture you. He wanted you to be alone with me, so you have to deal with all of these conversations that I know about. Come on, talk. Tell me why you wanted to see pictures of me. Use your words. Come on. Mm. What? Are you too shy? Are you not gonna talk to me? Look so jumpy. Just because my hand touches your shoulder. So, so jumpy. So, are you so nervous, huh? Why are you so nervous around me? Is there something you want to tell me? Or maybe you're too nervous to say that too. Let me guess. My guess is that maybe you have some things you want to tell me. Some things you've kept secret from me. That I'm guessing maybe you told my brother. And maybe I overheard a little bit. Mm, mm. Maybe I heard a little secret that you really like me. Hmm. With a reaction like that, does that mean it's true? Is that why you like to come over so much? Is that why you always come out to see me when you want to get snacks? You're always the one coming to do everything for my brother. So, did you know that nobody else was going to be here? Or is that purely an accident? You know, I'm pretty sure last time you were here, you talked with my brother about when you were going to meet up. And from what I remember, you're a little early. So was that on purpose? You just showed up out of nowhere. So what's your excuse? Did you really want to see me that bad? Did you really, really miss me. Or maybe, just maybe, you can't stand having to share me with my brother, right? That's honestly kind of cute. I always knew that you really liked coming over, but I thought it was because of my brother, not because of me. So what's your plan, huh? You have me here all to yourself, but you are so shy, too embarrassed to even talk. I thought you were a big boy, big and strong, and oh, so funny and charming. So what? Are you gonna talk to me? What are you gonna do? Or maybe you're gonna make a move while we have all this alone time. Yeah? Mm. It doesn't look like you're gonna do anything, you know that? It looks like you're too shy. So when I put my hand right on your face like this, you aren't brave enough to do anything, are you? Oh, I can't believe they're still up. They're still talking. This is unbelievable. All right, I'm just gonna go check on them. Oh my god. They have to go to bed. What are you guys doing in here? It doesn't sound like nothing. Let me in for just a minute. Just for a minute. You know, I was supposed to be supervising you guys. So let me in. Alright. What are you guys doing in here? Really? Truth or dare? No, I'm not gonna play. I'm not gonna play. I'll just watch you guys. But you have to stay quiet, okay? I know they're not gonna be back until tomorrow, and don't don't argue with me, okay? I'm the one here in charge. I have to watch over you guys because I'm older than both of you. I know it's just a year or two, but I'm taking this very seriously, okay? I know you two are a bunch of troublemakers. I don't even want to be down here. Fine. Just just for a little bit. And then we're shutting everything down and you're all going to bed, okay? Because if you're not in bed, then I can't sleep. You guys are really loud. Are you really playing this? Are you really playing Truth or Dare? You guys better not be doing anything crazy. Did I tell you the two classmates of yours I saw earlier today? I told you I thought they had a thing for each other, didn't I? I'm pretty sure I told you that. I'm surprised you didn't spot it. I mean, it was pretty obvious to me. Did you see how they looked at each other? Alright, it's your turn. So, the way you play this is you just spin it and whoever it lands on, you ask them to do something, right? Truth or dare? Okay. I'm I'm not playing. I'm not playing. I'm not in the circle. It's it's not landing on me. That's not me. I told you I'm not playing. I God. It doesn't matter. Okay. You know what? Truth. Fine. I'll do a truth. That's what you're doing, right? Truth or dare? Fine. Truth. Are you serious? Do I have a crush on anybody? Oh my god. I'm not gonna answer that question. I'm not going to. It's too personal, and it's just too personal, okay? You're just coming out of the gate with some really serious questions, you know? You know what? I'll make it exciting. I know it's crazy, but I'll spin it once, okay? Just once. Since you decided to make things so difficult. Only once, though, okay? Let me see. Is it on you? I think that's on you. Yeah, it's definitely pointing at you. So what are you gonna do? Are you gonna do truth or dare? You wanna whisper it? Okay, fine. Come right in my ear. Oh, you're going with dare, okay? Wait, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Okay, I know I said I would play the game, but I'm not playing that type of game. Me and him we're not getting into a closet. No, no. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. You guys have been causing so much trouble tonight. You're too crazy. Are you asking these types of questions to each other? I don't think so. Are you changing them up because I started playing? The girl started playing Truth or Dare with you, and now everybody wants something with her. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. Oh my god. And if I don't, then you're all going to bed? Okay. This is the last one. I'll do this. And this is the last one, and you're going to bed. Hey, look at me. Yes, look at me. You and I are gonna go in there together, and we're gonna talk for 7 minutes, alright? That's it. Nothing else. Okay. Thank you. You promised me, right? Okay, everybody. Look, we're going in the closet and we're talking. That's all, okay? We pinky promised. We're just gonna go in and we'll do the 7 minutes. Keep a timer, okay? 7 minutes. That's it. And when time's done, someone needs to come knock on the door and get us, okay? I guess we're really are just going in the closet. Uh, I, I gotta kind of squeeze in here. Yeah, it's a small closet. Oh, there we go. Well, 7 minutes in heaven, right? This is this is definitely not heaven. So, what were you guys talking about before I got here? Hmm? What kind of rumors and whatever else were you talking about? Talking about any girls? Hmm? Of course. Of course you were. As long as you're not being mean to each other. None of you got hurt though, right? You were behaving. Hmm. Yeah, it really depends on who you hang around because I never know what's going on. Sometimes you guys get in a big fight or you just play games and have fun. I never know if I need to come in when I hear yelling if you're beating each other up or something. How do you guys think of playing truth or dare? You know, you and me are just talking, okay? Don't get any funny ideas. We're just stuck in here together. And I only did this so that I can go to sleep after. Are you nervous? Don't be nervous. I can feel it. Pressed right up against me. And you're shaking a little bit, huh? It's not gonna work. I can tell in your eyes. This is so hard for you, huh? Why are you nervous? We're just sitting in the closet. Nobody's around. Nobody can see what's happening. They can't hear us. The music's too loud. You feel my breath on your neck? There's nothing to be worried about. But, you know, we really could do anything. Really. Anything could happen. It's so interesting. Anything could happen in that short amount of time. And nobody would know about it. They could think, I know how your minds are. They run wild. Lift your neck up. Do I feel your heartbeat? It feels like it's beating out of your chest. I guess you really were being honest when you said you're nervous. You know, your skin is quite soft. You always seem rough around the edges, but maybe I was wrong about you. Don't be so tense, okay? This is my hand. And I'm just trying to get comfortable. I don't really have a lot of places to move. I've never really been in this situation though. So just relax. I'm not gonna do anything with my hands, okay? We're just talking. That's all. Just talking. Are you really that inexperienced? Maybe I should practice with you. You know, you need somebody that you would feel at home with. Somebody that knows you. Just relax, okay? They're busy doing their own thing. And I'm not even paying attention to them. Let me show you something. Let me do. Don't let me see you making too much noise, okay? You can't be too loud. Am I gonna have to cover your mouth? Hmm. You don't think I need to? Oh my god. You really like this, huh? Here, let me hold your hand. And then place it here. Listen to me. I'm gonna take good care of you. Alright? Teach you everything. Show you what you need to do. Okay? This might be kinda stupid. Just just do what I tell you, okay? I'll show you everything. Just let me take these off. You know, when everybody's asleep, you should come by and see me. You know where my room is, right? I don't think 7 minutes is enough time for this. Just remember, we talked, okay? Just put everything back on. And see you tonight. Okay. All done. Alright. Are you ready to go back out there? Come on, let's go. Okay. I had to have left it in here, right? Hey, what the hell? What are you doing in my room? Aren't you guys supposed to be finding a movie to watch? You've been in here enough times to know you're not supposed to be in here, right? How do you get lost finding the bathroom? First of all, I came in here to find my phone. And second of all, this is my room. So it doesn't really matter why I'm in here. What matters is why are you in here? You're not doing anybody any good snooping around, you know? There's not a single good thing that can come out of you being in here. I know when I see a thief. You can't convince me you're not trying to take something. Either way, I know you're clumsy and you could easily fall all over this room. So how about you get the hell out of here? Okay? Wait, stop. What do you have? What what is that? Oh yeah, I knew it was something. Just show me what you have. I know you're guilty, okay? So give it up. Do you have my diary? Give it back. I'm not letting you have it. Why do you have my diary? There's no way you can make a single good excuse. I caught you red-handed, didn't I? And I'm not going to let you go just for doing that. I'm not in the mood to deal with this. You're not leaving my room until I get some answers out of you, okay? I've got to punish you somehow. Now come on. Get on the bed. Take a seat on the bed. Right there. Good boy. Oh my god. Yeah, I am a little pissed off. Were you really thinking you weren't going to get caught? I mean, once I noticed it was gone, you really think I wouldn't have found out who took it? There's no one else in this house that's even been in here, and they wouldn't even have a reason to take it. Besides, I know exactly what kind of reason you might have. Well, I'm not going to tell you. You're going to be telling me. So what if I still have a diary? There's a ton of other weird things that are a lot weirder than having a diary. Now you are not leaving this bed until you tell me exactly why you're stealing my top secret sensitive information. I already know, don't I? I really do already know, huh? You don't want to tell me? Are you nervous? Oh no, you're shaking. So sensitive, huh? What are you gonna do? Are you scared somebody's gonna come looking for you? You're taking a while, aren't you? And you were supposed to be in the bathroom. How about you open up that book, find out for yourself whatever you wanted to know about me right in front of my eyes. And I want you to read it out loud. Whatever page you want. I mean, you're the one that wanted to know so bad, right? I thought I could be nice and give you exactly what you wanted. Maybe I'm being too generous here. Extremely too generous. Now go ahead. Open it. Good boy. Yeah, just keep going. A couple pages. And I can tell you right where to stop. Yeah. Right there. Perfect. Now go ahead and read it out loud for me. Come on, speak up. Mm. Mm. Yeah, keep going. Are you starting to blush? Come on, why'd you stop? You didn't get too embarrassed, did you? I mean, isn't this everything you wanted to know? You wanted to know if everything you felt was okay. If it was okay to feel the way you thought, the way you felt about me. Were you so scared and insecure that I didn't find you attractive? Hmm. Well, maybe you're pleasantly surprised then. Are you? I honestly can't believe this is even happening. You know, I've known the way you've looked at me. You've never been good at hiding it. No, never. Never, ever. You've always been terrible at it. I just didn't do anything because, I mean, you're my brother's best friend, so I didn't want to tear you guys apart. But you've kind of forced yourself in here. I guess for that, I still do need to punish you. Oh no, I definitely do. You've been very naughty. You've been a bad boy. And plus, I know exactly what you're here for. All the times you've been over to our house. Every time you're here, I can see it in your eyes. Everything you want is just on full display. You look at me like that. I can read it all, you know? How about you stay still, okay? I'm gonna grab your face and you're gonna look up at me because you've been a very bad boy. And bad boys need to be punished, you know? Otherwise, they're never gonna learn. They're gonna do it again and again. This entire time, you haven't learned anything, have you? You've been obsessed with me. I know you have. You just love so much of me. Every single part of me. So why don't you come here? Let me guide your hand. Can you feel it? Everything you've been drooling over. And you can feel my heartbeat, right? How does it make you feel? Does it make yours race faster? And what if I guide it lower? Just a little lower. Can you feel that too? This is what you've done, you know? This is why I have to punish you. You have to take responsibility for it. You understand? Now, how about you be a good boy? And if you can't do that, I guess I'll have to teach you. I want you to take your other hand, okay? And I want you to use it properly. You know what I want you to do. Now, come on. You ready?